Hello traders, hope you are all doing good. So finally market has stable, right? Not stable. Yesterday what we told, we thought market are going to go on the upside, but to my surprise what happened is, if you have seen US markets yesterday, Dow was down by, at one point of the time it was down by more than 600 points. But eventually at the end of the day what happened is Dow recovered significantly and closed somewhere around 450 or 500 points, right? So that was a good thing. And today morning what happened is, when the markets, our markets opened, Dow was down by, Dow futures was down by 150 points, even 200 points. Then when Europe opened, Dow futures ended up in the green, and in fact as I talk to you, Dow futures are in the green. But what is very interesting is, in spite of US markets recovering, US futures recovering, European futures in the green, Indian markets were not recovering. It was kind of sluggish, or it was up by just, so today's low was around how much? How much is that? 17,900 something, right? So it jumped back to from 17,900 to 17,046, or 17,009, from 17,900 it went to 17,946 or 50. So that was a very peculiar thing which I was noticing, because when we follow the mother market, we follow Dow futures or we follow US futures, and whenever US future are in the green, we are also in the green, or European markets, world markets are in the green, we are also in the green, right? So all the markets behave like this. So US is a mother market, we follow the mother market. And what happened today is something very peculiar, as I told you. So even though Dow futures have recovered, Indian markets are not recovering, and in fact as I talk to you, time now is around 6:15. SGX Nifty is down by around 30 or 25 points. So I really don't know what is the scenario or what is the story behind these things. Please let me know on the comment section below if you know, right? So markets were highly volatile, and still our positions are in the red only, obviously, because you have sold 17,900, 18,000, 18,100 put option. You will be in loss only, right? So anyway, we'll manage that loss. That's why we are here, right? We will see what is going to happen. Tomorrow is an expiry, and if you know, it is very hard to manage weekly positions. Since I have taken this weekly positions, put writing in weekly positions, you don't get much of a premium, or you don't get you are not comfortable managing the position. You will end up, either, it doesn't mean you cannot manage the position, you can manage the position, but what will happen is you will end up pumping in extra margin money. You will have to bring in cash to may adjust the position. That is the problem with weekly options, since the premiums are low. So talking about the premium, if you see, India VIX also crashed. In spite of all this happening, in spite of India VIX crashing, in spite of global cues turning positive, and all this happening, Indian markets are not recovering, and SGX Nifty is also 25 or 30 points down. So SGX Nifty nowadays is a one hopeless indicator, where you, yesterday what it showed, it was today morning, right? So today morning it was down by 100 points, and if you see the markets, it opened literally flat, right? So kind of this XGX Nifty is a kind of this thing. So let us see what is happening in the market. So if you see the open interest chart, so tomorrow's expiry, if you talk about tomorrow's expiry, markets are likely to expire between 17,800 and 18,000. So 18,000 people have written highest number of call option in 18,000 call options. So markets are likely to expire below 18,000 tomorrow. So that's what this open interest also says, right? See here, there is highest call from 18,000 all the way till 18,500. So people have written calls hoping the market should go on the downside. And if you see the Bank Nifty also, Bank Nifty is also kind of, in fact, people have returned even 38,000 call option in Bank Nifty. So the Bank Nifty may go down tomorrow. I really don't know what is the case here or what is the thing here. 38,000 short straddle are being returned in 38,000, and highest call is around 38,500. You have to note here, Bank Nifty is likely to go down tomorrow. People are so confident they have returned 38,000 call option in Bank Nifty, 38,000 call option in Bank Nifty, but Bank Nifty is about 38,100, or it is somewhere around 38,100 or 120. So if they are writing 38,100 call option, 38,000 call option means they expect the Bank Nifty to go on the downside. So let's see how things pan out. I really don't know what is the this thing behind Bank Nifty. Maybe we'll have to wait and see, right? Maybe there is some bad news or there is some this thing. I really don't know. So tomorrow's expiry is going to be, when it comes to Nifty, it is going to be between 17,800 and 18,000, and when it comes to Bank Nifty, it's going to be below 38,000 and maybe 37,500. Who knows? You cannot talk about Bank Nifty, right? One day Bank Nifty is an index which is having a capacity to move 1000. Even I have seen 1200 or 1300 points in Bank Nifty. So we'll forget about Bank Nifty and don't try to, if you are an amateur trader, unless until you know what has to be done, you please avoid Bank Nifty. Don't go and try to trade in Bank Nifty. Of course, I'm not saying for everyone, I'm just telling for amateur traders. If you are an experienced trader, if you are having funds and you know what has to be done, and of course, of course you can go and trade in Bank Nifty. Otherwise, please avoid Bank Nifty, right? So that is the thing, nothing much to talk. So tomorrow is going to be an expiry, and if you see the stock wise, much of this ONGC was performing in Nifty pack, and Bank Nifty, many small banks were performing. And if you see this thing, let us check the FII data. Now if you see the FII data, once again, if you see the FII data, FII data is kind of concerned now. Now yesterday's FII data, if you see in cash provision, let us see. I'm sure that I'm sure FII data would have not come now. So 18th January, yesterday they have sold for 1,255 crores. Last 1 week alone they have sold for 6,100 crores, and last 2 weeks they have sold for around 7,207 crores. Now I'll tell you some important information here. You have to understand one thing. FIIs are big guys. You know why? They have access to funds, they have access to cash, they can move the market. So you know what is happening last 3 or 4 months. All these months they have sold for maybe 25,000 crores, 30,000 crores, or 35,000 crores, 40,000 crores. So in fact, if you see from the starting of this year, financial year itself, they were not net buyers. They don't like the market to go on the upside, but it is DIIs and retail traders. You know, after Corona, there were a lot of people coming inside the stock market, and retailers are pumping the money in the market. So if as a retailer, if you see it in a retailer's perspective, they want the market to go on the upside. So what they are doing is, whenever the market is dipping, retailers are taking the market on the upside. But I really don't know how much long it is going to help retailers, or how much long these retailers can hold the market. There is no doubt, there is no denial that retailers are taking the market upside. Whenever there is a dip, whenever the FIIs are bringing the market down, these retailers think this is the best opportunity to invest in the market. So whenever they see a dip, they pump in the money and take the market on the upside. So that is what has happened for this month also. Say when market went to 17,000, even below 17,000, it went to 16,500, 16,400. Those time were the time where the retailers came in and started buying, and that was the reason market has gone up, right? So retailers are kind of holding the market, which is also new in Indian stock market history. Of course, India, if you know, NSE is the world's largest derivative exchange in terms of quantity, right? Quantity amount traded. So with that being said, and today also FIIs would have sold, and tomorrow let us see. Tomorrow is an expiry, so tomorrow should be a calm expiry. Let's see how things pan out. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye.